Hello everyone, welcome to Max Brains. We are starting a new series here for CTET exams. So this will also be help for your state teacher eligibility test because these concepts, that is, these topics are all going to be common for any state related syllabus or going to be your NCRT syllabus also. So kindly listen to it if you're preparing for the teacher eligibility test, be it central or your state. So here for paper 2 science, so I'm just starting with paper 2 because paper 2 concepts will always be easy for you. Even for paper 1, the basics I will cover even in paper 2. Okay, I'm not going to go only to the main concepts. I'm going to start with this in the order. I don't want to go in between because it might be difficult for those who are not from the science background. I'm talking about those who have their major in mathematics. So I'm not going to take topics here and there. I'm going to start from the first. So your first chapter is going to be food, and in that food chapter, this will be the first video. So under food, what are the things which we are going to learn? So under foods, we have to learn about the components of food, the various components of food and their functions, about minerals, roughage, water, balanced diet, maintenance of food quality, and food and nutrients. So all these things we are going to learn. We are going to go through the concept of components of food very much with the basic. Okay. So now let's get into the concept. So what is food? So what is food basically? So why we all need food. Okay. So what is food? Food is the fundamental source of energy. Food is the fundamental source of energy. So if we need energy, we all need to have food. Okay. And this food is going to be a fundamental source of energy, not just for us, but for all living organisms. So be it a plant or an animal, it needs food to survive. Okay. So this is going to be a basic thing. And because this is going to give you the nourishment, it nourishes you to get energy. Okay. Nourishes you for your survival. Okay. So, and why do we need food? We need food for all these reasons: to grow, to have energy, for repair. So, when you see grow and energy, grow means you need to build new cells. So, when you are formed in your mother's womb, you're just formed as one single cell. Only then it divides, it divides, it divides. That is how we all form, not just us, even plants, animals, everybody. Okay, so every single time new cells have to be created, new cells are formed till the last breath of our life. So we need to have growth. So new cells, tissues, all these we need. The next one is going to be energy. So why do we energy? Energy is going to give power to our body. Okay, so it's going to help us. It's going to help us to do work. And then repair. What is repair? When you build new cells, you will also see that some cells are going to die, some cells are going to get damaged. So what if some cell is damaged? You need to the body repairs itself. When you fall down and you get a wound, it will repair itself. So that is means you are fixing the damaged cells. That is also done only when we have food. The next one is immunity. So immunity, yeah, we all talk about immunity. We need to have more immunity. Why? Because immunity helps us to protect us against illness, against infections and all kind of things. Okay, so this is why we all need food. And then, so okay, I need food, but how do I get food? Who is going to provide me the food? So that is called source. Source means from where do we get? We get from two sources: plant source and animal source. So how do we get from plants? Plants provide us food through fruits, vegetables, grains, and whatnot. Okay, it's not just going to be this. It's going to be tea, coffee, spices, everything. Okay, everything is going to give us. I've just given three basic things. And likewise, animal sources is going to be meat, dairy, eggs. So dairy will include a lot of things including into it, like milk, butter, cheese, and everything. And then we have meat, we have fish meat, we have the other meat, and then we have honey. We have all these products, all these sources from plants and animals, which are going to be the sources of food. The next one is going to be the components. So this is what we are going to see. Okay, so this we'll just see the basic thing now, and then we'll get into the detail of the components of food. slowly one by one in the upcoming videos. Okay, so carbohydrates. So what are the components of food? The components of food are going to be carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals, dietary fibers and water. Okay, so carbohydrates, why do we need carbohydrates? We need carbohydrates because we need energy. Carbohydrates provide a lot of energy. And when it comes to fats, so under fats, you can see that it also provides, but it provides double the energy. Carbohydrates provides energy, but when you see fats, fats are going to provide two times the energy given by your carbs. Okay, so that is what we are going to see about fats. And then because fats have fatty acids, I've just given that. And then it's going to be proteins. So what are proteins? Proteins, what do they do? They help in building and repairing. I told you, right? We need food for building and repairing. So if you need your body to grow, if you need a body to build and repair tissues, then you need to take in a lot of proteins. So proteins are very much required. Then it is going to be vitamins and minerals. So why do we have vitamins and minerals? For growth and maintenance. Okay, so to support bodily functions. So what are the bodily functions? You can say it is going to be growth and maintenance. So for all that, again, you need vitamins and minerals. We'll see about everything in detail in the upcoming videos. Okay, so next one is going to be dietary fibers and water. These are going to be essential. Beyond all these, you have this or not, you can't survive if you don't have water, and you need fibers. Okay, so these two are again going to uh, go through the or take care of the basic life processes in our body. Okay, so these are all the components of food. So when we talk about the components, we are dividing it into two types. Okay, so what are these components doing? These components are all helping us with the nutrition. Okay, so who will provide nutrition? Nutrients will provide the nutrition. So we are going to classify nutrients into two types: macronutrients and micronutrients. Okay, so macronutrients means macro. The word macro says it is going to be something large. Okay, so macronutrients means these are required in our body in large amounts. Okay, in large amounts. So this has to form the bulk of the diet. Okay, so in our diet we need to have more of carbs, proteins, fats and macro minerals like magnesium, calcium, sodium, etc. And what are these micronutrients? Micro means small. That means these nutrients are required for our body in small amounts, but they are essential. You cannot ignore these micronutrients, because the failure of which will lead to several other sicknesses, diseases and infections as well. Okay, so you have vitamins which are very very important, and then the micro minerals are going to be iron, zinc, copper and all these stuff. So these are all needed to maintain our body function and energy level. Macronutrients are needed to provide energy. Okay, these are needed to provide energy. These are needed to maintain this energy. Okay, they needed to maintain this kind of energy, or to maintain the functions of our body. Okay, so these are all the components are brought down to nutrients because it gives nutrition. Okay, so we will be seeing with the uh, components of the all these components in detail in the upcoming videos. Hope you have understood it. If some of you had asked for the science video, and this is going to start, I'll also be posting the child development and pedagogy videos along with the science videos parallelly. Hope you it will be beneficial for you. Please listen to it and then try to go through it. See you again with the next concept in the upcoming video. Thank you everyone.